You're watching a one-of-a-kind concert. Roy Orbison and Friends, the black and white concert from the Coconut Grove in Los Angeles, done in 1988. On stage with him is Bruce Springsteen, and they're his backup band. He started, let me tell you quickly, his idea for this, he fronted the concert. In other words, he put up the money for this. It wasn't a promoter and it wasn't a sponsor. It was Roy Orbison who wanted to do this. And he wanted to invite his friends to come and do cameos. You know what a cameo is. They come up and they do maybe a number or a part of a number, and then they go back in the audience and sit down or go backstage. And his friends all got there, his friends being Bruce Springsteen, Tom Waite, Katie Lang, Elvis Costello, T-Bone Burnett, Jackson Brown, Bonnie Raitt, J.D. Souther, Jennifer Warnes, and a few more that you probably recognize up there. And they got there and said, no, we're not going to do cameos. We're going to be your backup band. And it became one of the great concerts of all time. Okay, there are only a couple of more breaks around this, folks, and the only time that you have to call and support it. We ask you to go to the phone right now. Take advantage of the premiums, if you will, but most of all, support this concert, okay? The audio cassette of the entire concert, all 16 numbers at the $50 level, the compact disc at the $60 level, the video at the $80 level. This is a video that I hope you will take out and play for you and the people you care most about in your home many, many times in the future, because it is a totally unique concert. And then the video and the CD at the $120 level, okay? Please, go to the phone right now. We need your support. We have had a great night so far, and there's no reason for this to slow down, because the concert's still every bit as good as it ever was. And with the dollars, what do we do with the dollars that we make tonight? I want you to know right now exactly what we're going to do with the dollars. We're going to go out and we're going to find more concerts like this for you. And that's the truth. And believe me, as long as you support it like this, you need not worry about seeing great concerts on public television. They will be here because you want them and you support them. Give us a call.
Oh, baby. Let me take you by the hand. Come on, sugar.
Hello, I'm Tara Harmon. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Roy Orbison, A Black and White Evening. What a great program, especially for our viewers in British Columbia. We know maybe it was confusing there for a little while. We're not on Channel 9 anymore, but we still are transmitting to you, and we're glad you are catching our show. And we just want to say, hey, we still need you. We need your support. You make a difference to Channel 9. We couldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Half of our programming we put on because you've requested it. So please, if you've been a subscriber in the past and maybe you've let your subscription lapse, or else you've never been a subscriber and you've always wanted to be one, please give us a call, 1-800-443-1999, and you can use a Visa, MasterCard, but hey, we want you back again because we're going to continue to bring you the same great programs.
Hi again, Will Johnson from Warm 106.9. This is a great show. I think I'm enjoying this more the second time than the first time, the Roy Orbison Black and White concert. Great. Hope you're enjoying it too. I'm going to throw a big number at you right now, 76%. It's very big. That's what we require from you. 76% of the amount of money it takes to buy the programs you see on Channel 9 comes from you, the viewer, the subscriber. That's why it's so important to pick up your phone right now, if you haven't done so already tonight, and show your support for Channel 9 by calling us at 1-800-443-1999. We're going to make it really easy for you. You may put it on your credit card. Not only is that easy for you, but it's easy for us because it cuts down on the amount of the cost of processing your subscription. We take American Express, Discover, MasterCard, and Visa, as you see on your screen. And once again, we actually prefer that you put it on your credit card because it keeps our costs down. So show your support tonight. Call us at 1-800-443-1999.
I'm reading the back. I've got to read this to you, okay? Because the headliners, of course, get all the publicity, right? But listen to the people, and you folks who know music are going to recognize more names than just Bruce Springsteen here. Obviously, Roy Orbison, okay? Alex Acuna on percussion, T-Bone Burnett on guitar, James Burton on guitar, remember him? Elvis Costello, guitar, organ, harmonica, Glenn Hardin on piano, Jerry Scheff on bass, John David Souther on guitar, Bruce Springsteen, Ron Tutt on the drums, Mike Utley on the keyboards. Remember Mike Utley? Tom, I wonder if he's still playing. Tom Waits, the guitar and organ, and the strings were Pavel Farkas, Peter Hatch, Ezra Klager, Sid Page, and Jimbo Ross. And the singers, well, the backup singers, think what it would cost you to have backup singers made up of Jackson Brown, Katie Lang, Steve Souls, John David Souther, and Jennifer Warrens. It is one of the more remarkable. You know, I think that possibly in some impromptu concerts that this has happened before, where great stars have gotten up behind a lead star and done something like this. But I can't think of a concert that actually was taped and presented in this way. Cameo performances, yes. To put all those headliners behind a man that they all respected so much that they were perfectly willing to play, quote, second fiddle to Roy Orbison is, I think, absolutely phenomenal. I think it's the story of this concert, to say nothing of the music. Okay, 1-800-443-1999. Please, you folks who are in the queue, stay right there. Our volunteers from the Safeco and Jones and Stokes, they'll take your calls as quickly as they possibly can. They're handling the phones extremely well. We're very fortunate to have them here tonight. Otherwise, we may break the telephone system. But we will get to you. You will get your premiums, and we will get the support we need for more programs like this. Call us.
Uptown, just my baby and me. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have my
Are you still a subscriber to public television, or have you ever been a subscriber? And if you are or have been, are you still? One way to find out is, does this magazine look familiar to you? This is 9 Magazine. Is it nearby where you watch television? Maybe you've just moved here from another city, or you've let your subscription lapse. But what you could do if that is the case is, the answer is yes to either of those questions. You need to renew your subscription this evening. Pick up the phone, call the number on your screen, 1-800-443-1999, and become a subscriber now.
Hi again, Will Johnson from War 106.9. I'm with Sean right now, who works at Safeco. Thanks for coming down tonight, Sean.
Well, it's our pleasure to be here.
What do you do for Safeco?
I work in the customer service unit.
Okay, and why do you volunteer your time? Why are you here tonight, Sean?
Because I'm a big fan of Channel 9. Red Dwarf is my passion.
Big Red Dwarf fan, huh?
And that.
And what other shows do you like to watch on Channel 9?
Well, mystery, and I'm getting into the Mr. Bean too. So there are several programs depending on when I can catch TV.
Great. We really appreciate you being here, and of course, all our other volunteers here tonight. Now, a quick note, if you want to mail in your subscription to Channel 9, you may do that. And here's the address to do that tonight. Thank you.
I had the pleasure of watching this concert a couple of days ago at home on a video that they shot out to me so that I'd know what was coming. And when I saw it, I honestly couldn't believe that I was seeing what I was seeing and hearing what I was hearing. I had no idea that Orbison had even made a concert like this. And I had the feeling then that you were going to love it. And this afternoon, for some reason, about 3 o'clock, I had the strongest feeling that we were just going to knock them over tonight, and indeed it has happened. It's truly wonderful to be able to tell the folks at PBS who make the decisions as to what programs to purchase nationally and then make available to the individual stations, and they choose whether or not they want to buy them then at that point. But it's truly wonderful to be able to go to those people and say, man, you made just absolutely wonderful decisions. And we're very fortunate in public television to have a number of people who are really attuned to what you want on your public television station. And they really don't make arbitrary decisions based on their likes and dislikes. They want to know what you think. They want to know what your support was. They want to know really 2 things. How much money did the program generate? Because that really is kind of determining budget for future programs, isn't it? But more importantly than that, how many people called to support? How many people called from Canada? How many people called from the States? That's information that they use to make their decisions for the future. And I'm here to tell you folks that you are making some decisions on your own tonight that will be highly influential in the decisions that are made for the upcoming year. I don't know if there's another Roy Orbison concert out there. I frankly doubt it. I wish there were. I really do. But those folks will go and find something wonderful for you, I guarantee it. 1-800-443-1999. Are we going to... Okay, let's check out the premiums. The audio cassette, by the way, the audio cassette and the compact disc have all of the music from the concert, no exceptions, okay? At the $50 level, the audio cassette, compact disc at the $60 level, the video at the $80 level. There are 16 songs in the concert, and of course the video has all of them, but most of all you get to see those great images of those fantastic stars working behind Roy Orbison, and you hear that fantastic voice. The video and the CD at the $120 level. Roy Orbison was asked, what's it like to be a legend? He said, I don't know quite how to feel when so many people compliment me and use words like legend or inspiration or things like that. But there again, these were just gifts that I was given. And I like to, if I receive gifts, to pass them along. So whatever people think of me, why, I'm grateful. But it's not a lot of my doing. Well, he had a lot of God-given gifts. There's no question about that. But he fine-tuned them pretty well, too, didn't he? Let's go back to the concert. All right, let's go back now to part 2 of the black and white concert from 1988 at the Coconut Grove in Los Angeles. Roy Orbison and Friends, probably the greatest backup band ever put onto a stage.